This is Leon. He doesn't know he's taking part in an art project. He's just doing what dogs do. Nose down, ears alert, moving through the world by scent. I follow with a camera, not leading him, not directing him, just watching. This is my back garden. 7 acres, part tended, part rewilding. This is where we walk together every day. It wasn't always like this. Once it was a ploughed field, empty. Now it hums with quiet life. Things grow, fight for space, die, rot and return again. The land has its own rhythms. Leon senses it better than I do. This video is part of an exercise in interspecies understanding, but the truth is, the other species are not here to be understood by me. They don't ask for permission. The rabbit in the long grass doesn't know it's a symbol. The deer that strips bark from my young trees aren't vandals. They're just alive, surviving. Just like Leon, just like me. This film became about absence as much as presence, about what's not seen, what's felt instead. The deer are there, just not in this frame. Their tracks, their damage, their silence, it's all evidence of life continuing unseen. Nature doesn't care about my schedule. It doesn't care about filming permits, golden hour lighting or clean audio. It moves to its own logic, unapologetic. Leon doesn't miss these things. He lives by them. He teaches me without speaking to slow down, to notice. We talk about interspecies cooperation as though it's a dialogue. But perhaps it's something quieter than that, a kind of parallel existence, a shared space, not always a shared goal. Leon isn't protecting the land, or the rabbit, or the hawk. He's not a conservationist, he's just being. And perhaps that's the lesson, to be in the world more fully, to notice where we step, to live beside, not over. A week of filming taught me more than a month of planning. I learned that the most powerful moments don't announce themselves. They pass through like wind in the grass or a deer at the tree line. This piece is not a wildlife documentary. It's a record of an attempt, a record of time spent outside, eyes open with a dog who taught me to follow the invisible. I began wanting to show something. Now I just want to witness it. And then beneath my feet another world, a trail of molehills raised like punctuation across the grass, signs of life lived entirely underground. I won't see this mole, I probably never will, but its presence is undeniable, each mound a silent announcement. I am here, not seeking an audience, not asking for approval, just shifting the earth grain by grain, blind and persistent. It's humbling, really, to realise how much happens below the surface, how many lives are working in the dark, shaping the land in quiet resistance. Not all tracks are visible, not all movements are meant for us. I watch the hawk circling overhead, once, twice, then gone. A flash of shadow and the grass flickers, and still I press record too late. In a week of filming, I only catch the deer once on camera, and that feels important somehow. It's a reminder nature doesn't perform on cue. It does not wait for us to be ready, even when we live among it, even when we think we're paying attention. There's a violence in that, the raw trunk of a young tree laid bare by hungry mouths. But there's a beauty too in how everything finds a place, even if that place is temporary. So here we are, a dog, a human, a rabbit, a hawk, and a glimpse or a hint of a deer, each with their own path, intersecting briefly. Birds of prey drift through, unseen by most. The rabbit tries to become invisible and nearly succeeds. Maybe interspecies cooperation doesn't mean control or understanding. Maybe it means coexisting in the not knowing, allowing mystery to remain, and being grateful for what we do see. A nose to the ground, a flash of a feather, a still shape in tall grass, and the knowledge that life continues whether we notice it or not.